What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to an Elgato game capture card giveaway. Thank you very much first of all to Elgato for giving this opportunity. I'm here with my man Tobias.
What's up guys?
And we're going to do a giveaway like this guys. So basically we're going to do a Q&A, but first of all let me explain to you how the giveaway is going to work. You guys are going to go onto Tobias's channel, his link will be in the description and on the screen right now, and you're going to look at his featured video. Now to do this you just go onto his channel homepage and it will be there. Somewhere in that video Tobias is going to say a quote. I don't know what the quote is, you don't know what the quote is, he's going to say a quote. What we need you to do is PM him what the quote is, and he will pick one of the winners at random, and then we'll do a video to let you know who won. But you've got to go and watch that video all the way through to make sure that you get to listen to what the quote may or may not be. So we're going to do that initially guys, and then hopefully, I don't know how long are you going to run the giveaway for, how long is it going to be?
Probably for a week and a half. So you got sometime. Yeah, so you got sometime soon.
Yeah, we'll go for a week. So you got a week from now, guys. So if you're looking to get into YouTube but can't afford that Elgato, go and subscribe to Tobias. Go and like and favorite that video. There will be no comments available in the comments section, guys, because we don't want people to give away what he might have said. So yeah, make sure you send him your private messages when that video goes live, and hopefully you win. Good luck to everyone.
Right, so we've got an awful lot of questions that you guys have sent to both of us on Twitter today. So we're just going to run through them. And the first question I've picked out, seeing as we are one of the oldest directors on YouTube, it is Pokemon or Crash Bandicoot.
Aren't you like 5?
Mate, I'm 18. Or as JJ says, I'm 14 apparently.
Fair, you look at that. So for me, Crash Bandicoot was always pretty sick.
Yeah, I'd definitely have to go. Although Pokemon on the Game Boy Color, that could kill so many hours when you're bored.
Pokemon's a game for fags though.
Yeah, true that. Question here is risky asking this. Nepo, what are your views on Anto Holland?
What a guy, I love him.
Tits or ass? Standard question. Personally, I think it's one of the most difficult because I personally think it depends on the girl. But
yeah, I suppose it does depend on the girl, but for me, it's got to be the arse.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it has to go with the girl, so it can change either. What is the favourite game you have ever played on Xbox or whatever your preferred console may be?
My favourite game on Xbox is Gears of War because it's just an insanely amazing game. But my favourite game of all time, that's difficult. I don't know.
It is a tricky question because obviously with all the different. FIFA's a bit of a boring answer, even though it's probably the game that has wasted God knows how many hours of my life on. But
I'll probably actually go with COD 4 because I wasted stupid amount of hours on that game.
Yeah, I think everyone did, in fairness.
Yeah.
What is the most embarrassing moment you can remember?
This dual commentary.
That's fair enough. Next question.
I'm joking. I said actually when I did the dual com with my girlfriend, that question came up as well, and I just don't really do much embarrassing shit. Like.
Yeah, I was trying to think. So I saw this question when it got tweeted in, and I know I must have had a lot of embarrassing moments in my life, but I can't actually think of one particular one that was up there to be the most embarrassing.
Yeah, for me, it's like some of the most embarrassing shit is like when you see someone about like 15-20 meters away and you think you know them, so you like wave or something, and then it's not them, and you're just like, oh god. Yesterday
at work, I was looking at a girl because I thought she was new, and then she turned around and it turned out to be someone that's been on my section for the last 2 years. That was kind of embarrassing because I was like, giving her the smile like, oh yeah, you're new, and then I realised it was just a girl with like, because she had cut all her hair really short and dyed it a different colour, and I just like went, God knows how red I went.
That's pretty embarrassing.
What else do we have here? Who's the better FIFA player?
We've never actually played, but
we played once at Eurogamer, didn't we? When it was on the PS. It was on the PS3. Yeah. Thanks for mentioning that.
But that question then, so I'm clearly the better player between us.
Yeah. Although I could argue the case it was on PS3.
You could argue the case, but you won't because it's just petty.
Random question here: do you even lift?
Yeah, all day, every day. In fact, when I go to the bathroom, because my cock is so huge, I do most of my lifting. So go for a piss, lift.
Yeah, standard. Who's the better singer? I think. Do you even need to answer this one? Because I think we both know what the answer is going to be. Me and my JB talent.
I think people see that. If people want to see or hear Tobias singing, check out Freezy's channel and singing some Justin Bieber up on there.
It actually got the top rated page of YouTube yesterday. Actually, I'll have you know. So that just proves I should just scrap FIFA and just start doing Justin Bieber covers, and I'm set for life. That's just it done.
You should do a duo with Rebecca Black.
Exactly. What else do we have here? If you could choose 2 things that you had to eat for the rest of your life, only 2 different things, I guess we could classify that as meals. What 2 meals would it be?
I'd have like some kind of steak meal.
See, I'd go with the pizza. I know that's really boring.
That would be my second meal of pizza.
Fair enough.
Pizza, you could have any topping you want, couldn't you?
The amount of pizzas you could go through I just love pizza. I'm addicted to it.
Yeah, and you're skinny as fuck as well. It's really annoying.
Exactly. So I can just eat what I want and not give a fuck, basically.
Wait till you get to my age, mate. That'll change.
I'll just wake up one morning and it'll all just piled on. What is your favourite skill move to use on FIFA this year?
This year is the outside elastico or the reverse elastico. It looks real nice and it's really effective.
I'm just sticking with the roulette. I just think it's one of the easiest, and I think one of the most effective if you can pull it off correctly. What else do we have? This is a question mainly aimed at you, I guess. What else do you do in your life apart from YouTube? That could be taken rudely, but what else do you do apart from YouTube, Nep?
I go to work and play games. I don't know. I just enjoy life, man. So like sometimes I do nothing. Like sometimes I have a week where I'll go to work, go home, do YouTube, go to work, go home, do YouTube. Some weeks, like Eurogame a week, we'll go and meet up, go and meet up with a bunch of YouTubers, chill out, relax, have fun, go to some gaming events, go to cinema, all that. I don't know. I just live a normal life, really. I don't do anything.
Standard. Well, at the moment, I'm working 6 days a week, which is extremely peak. And considering I'm only 18, that is a lot, but cry me a river.
I was working 8 days a week when I was 18. Get on my level.
Who is the most overrated player on Ultimate Team this year again? Alright, fair enough. That answers that question. And this is from Tash. If there was one thing you could change about yourself, what would it be, and why would you change it? I couldn't think at all. I was trying to think. I'm sure everyone has their own thoughts, but I don't know.
Most of the stuff that I'd change about myself is stuff that I can change about myself, but I'm too lazy to do it.
Yeah,
but I guess for me, because I've got this breathing problem that the doctors can't figure out, I guess I'd change that. I'd just eradicate that from my life, and the reason being is so that I don't have a breathing problem.
Fair enough. I'd probably just make myself less lazy, because I am probably one of the most lazy people ever. If there's something that needs doing, I'll try and put it off for as long as possible.
I think that speaks for half the people watching here.
Exactly, yeah, true that. Swag or class? Again, for me, this is easy. Swag.
So I'll go for class over swag.
See, I'm just a faggot, so I would go for swag. What the question here? What is it like at Bay? I guess you could answer this question. What is it actually like at Bay 79? Because you went in on Thursday. What did you?
It was pretty cool. I didn't expect that many people to be in the office. There was a lot of people there. But everyone there, from the boss right down to the T-boy, was absolutely fantastic. And they got a new T-boy called Callux. He's really good. He's a mean cup of tea. So.
For those of you who don't know what Base 79 is basically, how would you describe it? I know I'm asking, probably, I should be asking myself this. It's basically a company that works on YouTube, and they basically partner channels, similar to Machinima, but it's not just gaming, it's every single kind of channel on YouTube. And I have been working there for 3 to 4 weeks now, so that is what Base 79 is, if you didn't have a clue what Nepo was just talking about.
What do you think about Base?
I absolutely love it, because I've been at Waitrose for 2 years, which is probably the shittest job ever.
It's better than
so yeah, true that, exactly. Money's money at the end of the day. But yeah, I really do enjoy it. I've only been there for a month, but I've really been enjoying it. It's good fun. Everyone's there is a laugh, and you just watch a lot of YouTube basically, so you can't really complain. Who was your inspiration? A commentator, it has to be a commentator, this question says, to start YouTube.
For me, people like Nanas and Hutch were the first people that I ever watched on YouTube, and Sandy Ravage, even though he wasn't a commentator at the time. So yeah, I mean, Hutch even now is just like one of the best commentators there will ever be. He's just naturally gifted at it. So yeah, it was him for me.
Everyone loves him. What was it then that made you play FIFA then? Out of all, this isn't a question. This is just me randomly.
I started doing COD on my channel, and because of the way I played, some people call it campy. I say I controlled high traffic areas. But whatever. So I got a lot of hate on my videos, and then I scored like a really sick goal with Giovanni in FIFA 11, and people were just like, "Oh, you should just do FIFA." So I just started doing FIFA.
Fair enough. I think everyone started. All the major FIFA directors, I think they all started on COD.
Yeah,
I can't actually think
for a long time.
Exactly. Everyone, even PS3 Gaming HD, I believe he was COD before he even started playing FIFA. Question here: how long have we known each other? It sounds extremely gay, actually. Now I've just said that out loud.
I mean, I met you for the first time at Nando's, about 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah. When we all went for a Nando's with everyone from YouTube.
Yeah.
What music do you like? Bit of a Year 6 question, but I'll ask it anyway.
Very, very broad horizons on music, but at the moment, like, I really love acoustic covers and like R&B and stuff. But I like everything really.
There are some covers, in fairness, on YouTube that are 10 times better than the originals. Yeah. This might just be my personal opinion, but there are quite a lot of girls on YouTube that do covers, and I think they're absolutely epic. Who are your inspirations in life, or who's inspired you? Childhood hero, actually. This is the next question, so I guess they can both tie into one question. Childhood hero.
I don't really have, like, my dad's been one of my biggest like influences and inspirations, which is like so cliched and gay, but he really has been.
Fair enough. I don't know why, but again, this is really gay, and all your subscribers are probably going to think I'm really gay. I've actually read the Lord Sugar, or Sir Alan, whatever he's called these days, autobiography, and it's like the only one I've ever read. And some of the things he went through when he was starting up his business was pretty inspiring, considering he came out from a council estate and he had absolutely nothing, and to look at where he is in life now is pretty impressive. Yeah, it is pretty gay, but how old were you when you were 6? I guess that guy's trying to be funny.
I was actually 9 when I was 6. So I spent most of the year upside down. So
a lot of people have been asking me to for you to unblock them.
No.
But yeah, that's just not going to be happening. Can you actually play football in real life?
Yeah.
Or is it
just not very well.
Is it literally just everyone can play it, but just not very well? Did you ever play it when you were little or
I
smaller?
played for Croydon FC and Dulwich FC for a few years whilst I was like 15, 16, 17. And then I had a career-ending injury, which was genuinely an ingrowing toenail.
Is that for real?
That's absolutely true, yeah.
An ingrown toenail ended your career.
Yep. I went to the doctors, and like they to remove it, they need something, because it was like really bad, man. Like my foot was fucked up, and to remove it, they needed to put something on my toe called zinc nitrate. And they tried, they give you a test with it because a lot of people are allergic. And
that sounds painful.
Yeah, it was, and I had like
zinc
a seizure
nitrate.
whilst they had this shit on me, so they couldn't remove the toenail, so they just gave me like anti-pain tablets and shit to take.
Oh, that just sounds way too painful.
Yep.
If you could have any one job in the world, what would it be?
Pretty much what I do now, dude. Like, YouTube is a pretty fucking awesome job.
You can't complain. I would have to go. I don't know why. I've always just wanted to be in the RF as a pilot. I just think that lifestyle of just.
I would love to go in the army. Like, my girlfriend would absolutely kill me if I went in the army. But I love that whole, not necessarily just the fighting for your country, but the whole doing right. Do you know what I mean? Like, just making things right.
The excitement as well, I just think would be just like...
And imagine sniping someone's head off from a mile away. That'd be amazing.
Just mowing down some Taliban. What else do we have here, though? Alright, there's suddenly gone a string of... I'll have to edit this bit out. What do you think about FIFA 13, compared to FIFA 12? Do you think it's an improvement, or
Nah.
Are you one of those that moan about it?
They made some better changes, but I don't think so. What about you?
Some of the areas they've improved this year aren't the most important that they should have worked on. Like, when Ultimate Team first came out, there were so many bugs with it. they should have just put the majority of their time playing, fixing Ultimate Team. Sorry, because they knew it was the most played aspect of FIFA last year. Obviously, they've done a lot of changes to career mode this year. I haven't even touched career mode this year myself, but I think they should have done a lot more work to Ultimate Team than they have. But apart from that, I think it's a decent game. Obviously, everyone gets frustrated at FIFA. It's just one of those games everyone just rages at.
Yeah.
Earlier, I was 3-0 up, and then I lost 4-3. And I'd literally, if anyone walked in my room, I'd have just gone mad and hit them probably. But that's FIFA. It just makes everyone rage.
It does make everyone rage, yeah.
Who is the most underrated player on Ultimate Team?
NepentheZ.
Is he a player?
Yeah.
Who does he play for?
He plays for himself. He plays for his YouTube channel.
Is there an informed version yet? Or?
No, yeah, there was one last year though. Yeah, the most underrated. Like, what does underrated and overrated mean? Because you could take them both either way, couldn't you? You could, he's overrated because he's like rated 85 but should be rated 75, or he's overrated because he's rated 80 but he plays a lot better than what he's rated. Yeah,
you could take either side of that.
Yeah.
But I personally think, because I bought him earlier, De Gea is only 80 and Vorm is 81. This might just be because of me, I'm a United fan, but I think that is an insult to De Gea being only rated 80 overall.
Yeah.
Last season,
in general, though, they've like pulled them right down. Like Lampard and Gerrard as well have come right down.
Everyone has come down a bit. What did you think about the Arsenal match against whoever it was? Reading? Was it Reading?
Fucking amazing, dude. It was amazing. I don't know where the first when we equalised to make it 4-4. Like I understand where the ref got the extra time from, but when we made it 7-5, it was like 2 minutes over injury time in extra time. It was like the ref was just enjoying the game way too much.
Do you think personally Arsenal did deserve the win?
Fuck yeah, dude. The second half we destroyed them, man. We had a bad start to the game, but overall we destroyed them.
But how bad must you feel for Reading being 4-0 up,
dude, I tell you
and
what,
then losing it?
The best thing was the amount of people that tweeted me when there was 4-0 up, giving me a whole bunch of shit for it, and then Arsenal came back. And of course I'm going to be happy because, you know, we came back from 4-0 down to win 7-5. But those same people that were tweeting me, Arsenal was shit, were tweeting me like, dude, it's Reading, relax. Like, fuck you.
Although whatever team it is, to be 4-0 down and to win the game, it doesn't. You could use that. Oh yeah, it's only Reading. But despite that, any team to be 4 goals down and to win the game, I think that's an achievement in itself. But then we've got the question this Saturday. You know the question. What's it going to be? What result? United versus Arsenal.
It's going to be 3-1 to Arsenal.
To Arsenal. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. It's at the Emirates, isn't it?
I don't actually know.
I believe it's at the Emirates. You think it's going to go 3-1 Arsenal?
Dude, we're on form, dude. We scored 7 against Reading. They got like one of the best defences in the world.
It's going to be either way. Whatever the result, it is going to be a good game. But I am going to be missing it. Fuck Waitrose. What is the earliest FIFA you can remember playing, or you did play, or you bought?
98 was the earliest one I played.
98. So I can only, off the top of my head, I think it was 2002. The one we did have Henri on the front. I think that's probably going to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is right. But yeah, that was the earliest FIFA I can remember. 2002. If there was
Old Trafford, by the way, the game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So I'll go with 4-1 for Arsenal then.
If there was a zombie apocalypse, which gun would you take, and which 2 people off Twitter would you take?
I would take...
I guess Twitter and YouTube could be the same thing.
I would take literally the fittest girl I could find, so that she could just stand in a corner and all the zombies would go and look at her, and then I could skip through.
See, I thought you could just take Cal Freezy. They'll all just go for him.
No, because he's skinny as fuck. You want someone like huge, like massive. I'd take Wings of Redemption, dude, because they could feast on him for fucking days.
What everyone is going to say in the comment section, FPS Russia.
Yeah, because he's got...
You're safe. FPS Russia and Chelsea Ferguson. You're done. That's it.
Yeah.
You're set. You're not gonna die. You're not even gonna get bored. Again, we'll get Messi or Ronaldo.
In real life, Messi. On FIFA, Ronaldo.
Why would you choose Messi in real life over Ronaldo?
He just plays more beautiful.
Or was it just? Do you reckon? See, I'd have to go with Ronaldo. I don't know. There's something about him that I just think he's a better player. But I know this is one of those questions.
He is a better player, but like if you think of like the goals that Barcelona score compared to the goals Real Madrid score, they're much more attractive goals. So for that reason, like he just plays more attractive football. and that's what I look for in a game of football.
So do you think he's going to win the Ballon d'Or this year?
I don't know. He's won like 3 years in a row now, hasn't he?
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know if they must be sitting there behind their little fucking computer screens going, guys, he's on course to win it again, but he can't win it 4 times in a row. There's like
some of the nominations. Some of the nominations I have seen, I just couldn't understand why they had been chosen. Like, I'm going to throw it out there, Suarez has been nominated. I don't personally. This might be just because I hate him, but why is he? He's not going to win it, surely. Do you think?
No, it's Suarez. Come on, man, it's Suarez.
Exactly. I think they've just put him in there just because I can't even think of a reason why.
This is going on my channel. We've got another Liverpool hater on the channel, so.
But then again, do you reckon it could be Rooney?
No.
Do you reckon it could be someone from the Prem?
Rooney's had a good year, but not a work. Like, you cannot look past Messi or Ronaldo. You just can't.
No, it has to be either one of them. And because I don't think they will choose Messi again, I think it is going to go. It is going to go.
Ronaldo deserves one. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's over the course of the 4 years. If Messi wins 3 and Ronaldo wins 1, you wouldn't hold it against him. Like, he deserves it. But I just prefer Messi, I guess.
It is one of those questions, though, that could be debated all day long.
Yeah, genuinely.
And everyone will have their own arguments, and it could just go.
Who's the best team in the world, like Arsenal or Arsenal?
Oh yeah. You know, so that said, who do you think is going to win the Prem this year?
I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be City. Their ego is way too high at the moment, and even though the squad they do have is decent because all the money they spent last year, I can't see them doing it again. I do think Chelsea do have the highest
I reckon it'd be between
chance
Chelsea
of doing it this year. It is going to be a close season, which I'm looking forward to.
Arsenal could pick themselves up though and get back up there.
Without Van Persie, everyone said they were going to be doing shockingly. They aren't actually doing as bad as everyone was making them out to be without Van Persie.
Yeah, we're doing better than we were this stage last season when we did have Van Persie. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, we're like 9 points ahead of where we were last season at this stage. So
you're doing better off without him.
Yeah.
So it's probably worth the money.
He's still fucking class player, you know what I mean? Like, people always tweet me like when he scores and stuff like, "Oh, you mad?" I'm not mad. Like, obviously I'm upset that he left, but he's a world-class player. He's going to score goals wherever he goes. It's just a bit disappointing that he picked a Premiership team.
Exactly. But then again, do you think he could have performed as well as he did last year for Arsenal outside of the Premier League?
Yeah, I think.
Which again, you could say for Messi as well. If he let's just say, for example, he joined, I don't know, let's just pick, I don't know, Chelsea. Would he perform as well as he does?
No, I don't think he would, because he does. Like, people say like, oh, he only plays well because of the players that are at Barcelona, which I somewhat agree with. I don't agree with that wholly because you know, you can get any midfielder to pass the ball. I think Messi fits well in Barcelona's style of football, not necessarily because of the players, but because of the way they play. So if he came to someone like Chelsea, I don't reckon he'd do so good. If he came to like Arsenal, I reckon he'd do really good.
Yeah, it would be fun though to watch the likes of Messi against Southampton, for example. I think that could be an interesting match to watch.
It would, because like Premiership defenders are different, man. They don't take no shit, you know, like fuck him up.
So some of the fouls that are given in the Spanish league compared to the English league is completely different.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But yeah, that is all the questions we have for this video.
Nice.
Thank you ever so much for letting me do this Q&A with you.
It's all good. It's all good. Don't forget, guys, if you want to win that Elgato, to check out Tobias' channel. The links to his channel and Twitter and stuff will be in the description. And until then, I'll speak to you later. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.